All right, so real basic stuff here. All we're gonna do, be sure to put the label in here, whatever container you use. All we're gonna do is cut this thing in half. What it does is just gives the really dries that inside out really well, and I don't have any on this side. I'm actually gonna try that. There's really no placenta on it, so not too hot. Is nice and sweet. Most of the heat's here. I mean, heck, this has got all the seeds and the placenta right there. So I don't really know how hot it is. Here's a seed right here. I'm gonna try that. I don't know. This wasn't my main. This wasn't my main cross that I was really interested in. What I really wanted to try was my jalapeno crossed with the chiltepin and the Peking. Hopefully it really increases the heat, but we'll see. So yeah, I mean, that'll be good. It looks like that may be sealed up there a little bit. I want to just kind of get it nice and open where everything is exposed to air, but I think it's fine how it is. Okay. So anyways, all we're gonna do is sit it here, and that's it. I mean, 1 week. You can do probably 2 or 3 days, but I like to wait about a week. And yeah, those seeds will be good and dry and ready to be collected. And this is the best time to really get to sow those seeds, because I mean, they will germinate so quickly. You dry them down and put them in soil. I mean, several days they will come up. So yeah, again, pretty short video. The main thing, keep the label in whatever container you use. And it's got a little heat. I've tasted a little bit of heat. I'm so used to eating habaneros and super hots that I barely can taste a jalapeno anymore. But I do like cooking with jalapenos. I like grilling them, and I want them as hot as possible. So that's what I'm doing here. But yeah, that's it. Pretty short one. So I am continuing to put my my habaneros, my super hots outside to harden them off, and gonna probably get them in a little shade for maybe several hours. I like doing that better than just really putting them in direct sun. But my greenhouse is coming along. It's not done yet. I just got the panelings for it, and that's I'm going to be working on that in the next few days and this weekend. So so yeah, wait for that video to come out, and thanks. We'll see y'all next time. All right, y'all. So it's been a week. This was the jalapeno, actually. See how shriveled, small it looks. Looks like a cayenne now. But yeah, that's really all you got to do. I mean, and some of these also, I think this has been like 5 days, and that's enough. I just went a week because that's for sure it really dries down good. And these are the normal jalapenos, just the self-pollinated ones, and these are crossed with the Sintaka. So I had one that I already tasted one cross, and it wasn't substantially different, but I'm going to grow out some of these F1 seeds eventually. And these were my Sintaka crossed to jalapeno. So the female was the Sintaka, and I used pollen from the jalapeno. But the real difference that I've noticed, if y'all can see, is the size difference. I mean, all of my crosses seem to be at least twice the size of the selfed ones here. So that's cool. I haven't tasted one yet to see if there's a heat difference. You know, it could be hotter, even though a jalapeno is much less spicy than a Sintaka, but you never know what you're gonna get. So So yeah, I'm gonna, I just harvested these. I'm gonna go ahead and cut these and dry these down for a week. These have been drying for about 5 days, so they're ready to. I can go ahead and harvest that seed. But yeah, I mean, this is real simple stuff. You know, just all you're gonna do is, at this point when it's dried a week, I mean, they'll just kind of fall right off. Look, I haven't really done anything, but don't do what I'm doing here. Just kind of keep them separate so seeds don't fly over here and you don't know which one's which. But yeah, all you do, just drop them off, and they're gonna be nice and dry. And this is the time when you want to plant these guys. I mean, they will germinate like immediately. But if you do want to keep them for like next year, that's cool too. Just let's see. Just yeah, just put those in like a little plastic bag, a little Ziploc, and put them in a refrigerator. They'll be good for a long time. So you want to create that cool, dry environment. That's the best to store seeds. You don't want the opposite. You don't want warm and humid. So obviously, if you just get a pepper, cut it in half, and put it in a Ziploc bag or something, you might start getting mold and mildew because it's super humid. So you want to dry these down really good, and yeah, the longer you dry it, the just hard. This will get like really hard, you know, really hard once all the moisture's out of it. But yeah, once you dry it for a while, you'll have some nice dry seeds. Just put those in a Ziploc, put them in the refrigerator, and I mean, for years you could store it. But you know, the quicker you do plant them, the quicker your germination, the better your germinations are going to be. So you know, I'd always recommend planting them the next year if you can, and yeah, you'll really see how good and quick they'll germinate. But yeah, that really concludes this this season of crossing the mild pepper plants. I do still have a couple pretty large chiltepin plants in my tent, and I'm trying to promote flowers on those. And they're a little more picky than the jalapeno and the Sintaka here. They look good and healthy, but they grow so tall, like they're 2 feet tall in there right now. And I'm actually going to use those as pollen to pollinate some of my habanero and super hot crosses. Some people wanted to see that, so and I really want to as well, because the chiltepin is such a good tasting pepper to me. It's like a smoky flavor, and there's a lot of seeds in those little peppers, but man, they've got some good heat. They're like 100,000 Scovilles, and that's kind of on the low end of habanero heat. So that's so I'd like to make some crosses, and yeah, my super hots, my habaneros are I just put them out in my greenhouse, which also the next video that I release will be the construction of my greenhouse, and it's just been going on for 2 months. It's a kind of a bigger project than I thought it'd be, but yeah, we're putting the tables in right now, and yeah, I would say in less than a week the video will be out, and yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of videos in there, I'm sure, the rest of the year. So so yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining me, and leave any comments below if you got any questions or just anything related to these videos. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks.